Friends, this is question number 4 of GS paper 1. Question number 4 is this: differentiate the causes of landslides in Himalayan region and Western Ghat. So differentiate करना है इस question में. First of all, I am going to list down the structure of this question. Structure: first you provide introduction on landslide. After that, if you have a map, then you provide a map of landslides in India, and after that you differentiate on Himalayan region and Western Ghat region, and lastly you provide a conclusion. That is the broad structure of this answer. Obviously, in between you have example, if you have a case study, you provide, for fetching good marks you present diagram if you have. And apart from all, this question is from geography, and write down this question in geographical terminologies. This is the broad aspect of this answer. Now here, if this question is on landslide, first you provide what is landslide. Provide 1-2 line a definition of landslide. That landslide is downward movement of landmass, either rock or debris, under the effect of gravity. Yes, it's very common in Himalayan region. As well as in Western Ghat region. However, the factor differs. After writing that much, if you have a map on landslides on India, a broad map, then you should note down here, because these are the some of the different points or diagrams which will fetch you good marks. So you after writing you should this is the reason of very high a broad map, and this is the reason of and the rest of the India comes almost in same category. So here you can write down figure that there are broadly 3 divides. One is very high region, very high risk. Second is moderate, and third is low to moderate. figure. And even if you have a two color pen, then you can write down here that this is a Himalayan region, and this is a Western Ghat region. Himalaya. After writing down that much, come to directly to the causes. Causes of landslides. Firstly, you write down on Himalayas, and after that on Western Ghat. Now after coming here, if there is a question on geography, you should broadly focus on two factors, because physical plus human. Geography says genesis of physical plus human. Here comes to physical first, because Himalayas because of their different geomorphological and geological structure. This structure in Himalayas today is a sedimentary rock structure. Because of fold mountain. What happens? Because of this sediment, they are very loose, so they are easily movable. Because of this, it creates unstable landmass. That is one reason. There are tectonic activities. You can talk on activity or plate, because this Eurasian plate and Indian plate move towards each other, create a convergent boundary. There is a steep slope which create a easy movement to landslides. And you can talk on rainfall. These are your focus is on more of physical activities. After writing down that much, you come to the anthropogenic activities. How these anthropogenic activity leads to landslides in Himalayan region. Yes, here first comes the role of deforestation. Deforestation activity. A very famous jhum cultivation is going on in Himalayan region, especially in Almora region, Rudraprayag region. So these are the example you are providing here, which is special or something different. After that, dam construction. Very important factor. Taking example of Himachal Pradesh. Alone Himachal Pradesh constitute 20 to 25% of India's dams. So this will create again a problem. After that, you can talk on infrastructure development that is going on. Because environment and development are zero-sum game. Taking example of that this Char Dham project that is going on, even Supreme Court had ruled that it's very important because of their strategic location. Now, after talking that much, you come to the Western Ghat region. Now here you can draw special match or different map if you have, but if you provide one, that is sufficient. As compared to Himalayas, here the landmass is more or less stable because it's older landmass. Geologically, it's old landmass, and its rock structure is crystalline rock structure. Crystalline rock structure, which is having basaltic flow. So as compared to Himalayan region, it's more or less stable landmass. So risk activity is low as compared to Himalayan region. And you should mention here, because of escarpment, this Western Ghat region, here the slope is like that. One side is very steep, the western side is very steep, and eastern side is more or less gentle slope. So because of this also, land slides creates, or after that here also this very heavy mining activities is there, even more than in Himalayan region. Second is deforestation. Here deforestation is one of the biggest problem. Deforestation and road construction. Because of these activities, these areas are prone to landslides. Anthropogenic activities which create an anomalous slope and leads to gravitational pull, because this region has very heavy rainfall, and because this water slides down or pull down the materials, leads to landslides. Now one of the important point in Western Ghat, there is windmill projects, very heavy windmill projects construction going on, especially in the region of Ratnagiri, Satara district of Maharashtra, and Idukki district. So you should mention these type of examples to fetch you special marks. After writing down, you should write 2-3 lines on conclusion. That landslides puts a huge challenge in recent years because of anthropogenic activities. So we should develop sustainably. In this context, the recommendation of this very important committee, that is Kasturi Rangan committee, or we call them Madhav Gadgil committee, and there's the guidelines of NDMA. There are very famous guidelines of NDMA should be implemented. आप 2-3 लाइन्स इसमें से कंक्लूजन का लिख सकते हो. That is fulfill your question, demand of your question. Here you should mention committee, each and every aspect you cover, example, diagram, flow chart, and committee recommendation, and you connect with this current topics also. That is sufficient, which will fetch you good marks. So thank you.